Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mark Hyman. Welcome to my weekly house call, your chance to ask me your questions. And this week, we're going to talk about acne, and we're going to talk about how to eat well when you're a student and gaining weight on a low-carb diet. So let's get started. So the first question is from Michael. Let's watch Michael and see what he has to say about his acne.
How's it going, Dr. Hyman? My name is Michael, and I'm from New York, and you've really changed my life. My journey wouldn't be possible without you. But my question is, I struggle with acne and some digestive issues, and I've already cut out dairy and gluten, get quality sleep, exercise, and do all the things that you would generally speak about. And I still haven't cleared my skin to the degree that I want to, especially my back acne. So I was just wondering what maybe you would recommend to me as some other steps. I started working with a practitioner and doing some testing, and I'm sensitive to dairy, and I have candida and some lower bacteria, so I'm working on that currently. But are there any other things you'd recommend I look at? Thanks in advance.
So acne is a bummer. It's really a bummer. It affects so many people. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. People are putting all kinds of lotions, potions, and creams and gels on their face, and you know, it just keeps coming back. The question is, how do you get rid of acne and what causes it? It's not just coming from the outside. We're putting stuff like antibiotics and creams and gels on your face is going to be the solution. If it's coming from the inside, you have to deal with the inside, and it really is coming from inside. You heal your skin from the inside out, whether it's acne or eczema or psoriasis or all kinds of rashes, they really heal from the inside out. So what are the causes of acne? Well, it's an inflammatory problem. You get inflammatory bumps all over your back or on your face. And there are a few major causes. One is food sensitivities, not necessarily an allergy, but food sensitivities. And dairy is probably the biggest cause because there's so many hormones on there. Sugar is probably the second biggest cause. It's a huge issue. And I think most people don't realize that when you eat a lot of sugar, it drives hormones that actually cause acne. So getting rid of sugar and starch and getting off of dairy is a great place to start. There are also other things that cause it, and it's often your gut. Now, if you have cystic acne on your back, Michael, that also could be a parasite. I've seen many cases have really significant parasites that are driving bad skin issues, particularly cystic acne. But regular acne often can be caused by imbalances in your gut flora, too much of the bad bugs, not enough good bugs. You mentioned yeast issues. That's a big cause. I often go right after yeast. When I treat people with acne. I make sure I deal with the nutritional deficiencies, things like vitamin A, evening primrose oil, zinc, omega-3 fats. All these will help acne. And also getting the immune system to work better by really cooling off the inflammation in your body. And that's basically by an elimination diet, anti-inflammatory diet, by doing things like the 10-day detox can be very, very powerful. Dealing with inflammation, that's really key. And getting all this gut stuff sorted out. So I often recommend antifungals. I'll recommend probiotics. I'll recommend enzymes. I'll recommend a number of things that can help to balance the gut. So acne is a big deal. It affects millions of people. And there is a solution. I encourage you to check out my blog on acne, which I wrote years ago, but I think it has the most hits of any blog I've ever written. So I encourage you to check that out, and there's some other great resources as well.